James, I have to be honest, we weren't too sure about you at the start. But you're well on your way to being top son-in-law. You're the only one that plays golf, and you're actually the only one that asked Dad for permission to marry one of his daughters. On this perfect morning.
Look, just a very warm welcome to Pencarrow.
This magical place, purchased by Andy and Tricia so many decades ago now. So it's magical that we add the story of your marriage here to this location. Made for me and it tells our story, where we are, how far we've come together. Yeah, now we're standing here. Facing our forever. The path to today starts with a meeting. And your story, of course, starts with a business lunch.
We'd have to credit the bank for joining Laura and James together.
All ANZ McFarlane banking had to be redistributed away from the lovely young girl at ANZ due to a conflict of interest. So not a bad interest rate at all, James.
It was obvious that Laura was very easy to talk to. She had a love of friends, family, rosé, and for some reason, unbeknown to us, James.
The first time we met you was at Armadillo's or Braided Rivers. It was late in the night. You were sitting by yourself in the bar, and the bartender said, "Keep him away from your sister."
So I met James 6 years ago at Methven, a golf tournament. We played together, we had a great day.
I did actually meet you at golf before I'd met Laura.
But little did he know that the old bugger he's playing golf with that day would be his father-in-law.
Unfortunately, my golf hasn't really got much better at that time. In fact, it's probably got worse.
I really didn't suspect a thing when you ditched me in Edinburgh to run off and buy a ring. After 3 very nervous days of carrying a ring around, it was almost iconic that you proposed on the beach in St Andrews next to the home of golf. I've waited my life to find you. Now that it's finally come true. Which I was pretty lucky you did. After beating you by 2 shots the day before. You come into my life at exactly the right time when I needed your love the most. We've crammed a lot into the last 3 years. Lots of love and laughter, tears, travel and sacrifice. Lots of renovating jobs. I love the fact that you can never say no to a good weekend job. You have the biggest heart, are so kind and caring and intelligent. I love your smile and sense of humour. I can't wait to grow old with you. You're my one and only today and every day.
Thanks, Laura. Laura, from the moment I met you at lunch, I knew there was something special about you. Despite the accusation of not reaching out to you straight away, which you never failed to remind me of, I just couldn't help but want to get to know you more. I'm very glad that I did. You're an incredible woman, intelligent, strong-willed, sometimes to my detriment. Together, I know we make a great team. And with you by my side, I feel like the sky is the limit. All at once I realized you were mine. I could see my whole life in your eyes. All at once I realized you were mine. And it feels
also aware that I'm in a bit of a risky position tonight, because if I piss the bride and groom off, my interest rates are going up and my insurance premiums are going through the bloody roof.
If you research the top 5 ways to have a successful marriage, you guys are all over it. Number 1, commitment. Number 2, communication. Currently you communicate really well. Laura, you say it. James, you do it. You have a lot in common. James, you love your golf, and this passion has been passed on to Laura. Laura, you will never be a golf widow. You've joined James on the golf course, and you can never complain how much time he spends there, as you're normally there with him. Although I do have a suggestion here. You might need to play a few more bad shots to let James think he's the better golfer.
Everybody wants to be somebody. Everybody wants to be someone. Everybody wants to be somebody, but I just want to be somebody to you. Somebody to you. Somebody to you.
Some words of advice. When the going gets tough, just remember that marriage is like golf. Here we go again. It can be thrilling and glorious, difficult and frustrating all in the same afternoon.
Congratulations, team. Laura, I hope you can maybe give Shim a few golf lessons.
But if you practice,
Sooner rather than later.
avoid the hazards and be responsible with your balls, it will be the best 18 holes of your life.
Tee it high, let it fly.
And you may also finally get your name on a trophy.
During we interview for the bride and groom, what would you like to say?
Just how happy I am to be here.